the one thing that I will say is very interesting is I saw a tweet just the other day saying that Operation Blue People or something like, I'll pull it up in a second. Let's just say it's Blue People. Operation Blue People is a go. And the government is about to start declassifying like documents on, aliens, saying that they've known about them for a long time and they've got this technology that's really dangerous and they're going to use it as a mechanism to like stop us or inhibit anyone working on certain technologies. And they're going to use it to like confiscate stuff, and it's just going to be used as like a massive repression tool. Again, have you heard of anything in regards to that?
Yeah, I have actually. Can you elaborate a little bit more about what you're talking about before I mention what I was thinking of?
So
Because
this, I'll just pull it up. Give me 1 second. This person on Twitter, came up in my recommended, which is kind of a fun place to explore. Just give me 1 second to get my Wi-Fi. Anyway, so he posted it saying that like the government's, and this is already happening. So the government's already started talking about UFOs and declassifying certain information. And remember there was the White House release of like, yes, we've known about some of these UFOs. Here's the footage. Here's this. It was kind of used as like a distraction. And they released a bunch of stuff, but there was nothing really in it, like it was kind of empty. Like it looks good from far, but was far from good when you actually sort of inspected it. And apparently this is a new tactic that's going to be used to elicit levels of control on us that we've not had before. So I'm just pulling the tweet up. Give me a second. But I found this very fascinating. This guy was saying that they're going to release the fact that there are these alien technologies, but they're incredibly dangerous, and we've got to control them. We can't let people know about them. We can't do this. So, and that anyone working on anything that could reach the potential of these technologies won't be able to. You've got to hand over your IP and do all this kind of stuff. So it could tie into this government, this above government agency you're talking about. But yeah, either way, I find all of these things incredibly fascinating.
He is super fascinating, and I'm not saying that any of it's true. I just this rabbit hole I stumbled upon this week that I thought was super interesting to talk about, because it's so hard to just know what the fuck is going on. Yeah, because there's just information overload constantly.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but you made a great point. If they are all that powerful, how is Stephen Greer able to just trot around America, having these conferences, whistleblowing conferences out in the open, going on podcasts out in the open, and they haven't murdered him, right?
Correct. Yeah, no, that to me is like the big red flag. That's why I like everything with a grain of salt. Like I still like, if I have some spare time and energy, it is interesting to explore these things, because we don't know what else is out there. Like there's a huge amount of unknowns, and so it is kind of intriguing. And it would be, I think it would be kind of cool to think that there is that alien technology and that there is all this other potential. Like I think that would be a game changer for humanity if utilized. But like again, we discussed like anything with sufficient power can be used for both good or bad, or negative or positive, so to speak. So it's up to us to utilize it. Are we capable of doing that currently? I don't know. One way to see is have it and see, kind of thing. Anyway, so I've got this tweet up. I'll share it with you, and then it's quite long, but then I'll read it out. So we can overlay. This to me was very interesting, right? So this is how it starts off. The guy's name is Michael Guimarin, and he says, "Attention. Operation Bluebeam Aliens is a go. The largest disinformation campaign in human history is beginning. Over the next few months, the governments of the world are going to reveal that for hundreds of years they have had access to alien technology. That previous governments allowed this technology to be guarded and studied in secret by government labs, then third-party contractors. But due to changes in perspective and values, or plus values and threats to national security, these companies will no longer be permitted to have this alien technology. Going forward, for our safety, the governments are going to reconfiscate this technology and ban all non-approved research. They will enact a level of censorship and surveillance as well as military funding to fight the alien threat, unlike what we have ever seen. There might even be bodies, but no non-approved independent DNA testing, etc. Oh, they're aliens, they don't have DNA, it's also exotic. And it's all a lie. There are no aliens. There is advanced human civilization tech lost to history, like what Nikola Tesla worked on, that has the potential to disrupt the entire order. The proliferation of independent research into the technology, as well as the desire for totalitarian surveillance, are driving this disinformation campaign of blue beaming us. It is the independent people developing this tech via sharing nodes over the internet, which most threatens the status quo. That is the real goal and the motive behind this sudden disclosure. Changing government stance on this tech, which everyone from the US to the Nazis has been in a race to acquire. Yes, this is what cults like the Egyptians and the Illuminati were doing. All efforts will be aimed at requiring compliance to a new research data censorship regime. No independent research into alien technology will be permitted. They might even go as far as to ban encryption for fear that people are trading illegal alien technology in secret. The word has gone out and I'm now hearing it. The word has gone out and I'm now hearing it from multiple contacts throughout the government. This is so bold, I still can't believe it. My best hope is I'm totally wrong and I'll have to retract this in a few months. We are seeing the selective release of UAP talking points throughout the info environment by previous node regime actors. I don't know if Twitter is compromised and big gaps. Incredible. The question you should be asking your friends to ask is, why now? Why now? The answer is that the internet is preventing the control and classification of previously secret info. That's the tweet. We can link it in the description.